Hey you guys, it's Jen over at Jen's Haunts, and it's been an outrageously busy, productive, hot week. But I had to really push and get this project done, and I'm very proud of what I achieved. So I wanted to share with you guys, this is my rose window, which I saw an image on Pinterest of another prop at an amusement park, and this was close to it. I didn't know at first what I wanted to put in the middle, but I finally decided that a spider would be perfect. And I've done the web there with just some acrylic paint that you get at Michael's Crafts. So this is just the foam board, and the fake glass is industrial light covers, and they come in, sheets that aren't as big as plexiglass. But they're very inexpensive, and I did have to glue that together with the glue gun. I attached it to the back of this frame using great stuff, excuse me. If I'm worried that I'm going to need more backing, I'll put wood behind it, but I think it's going to be fine, and the lighter the better. So here's my two sconces that I've showed you before. They're done now. And here's the lighting for the window. I'll have to pick a setting. I kind of like that one where it goes on slow and then it disappears slow. I'll separate all those little strands and I'll put them where I want them to be. And I'll be attaching the lighting actually, oh Lord, to that huge facade that I got done. But I'll show you that in a minute. So this pumpkin here was over at Michael's, and the price was outrageous. I could never pay $70 for this, but I kind of stalked it this year and caught it on the right day, and I got it for $35. I saw people do incredible things with this pumpkin 2 years ago. They created animated pumpkin rot monsters with this pumpkin, and it just looked amazing. So I'm glad that I finally got one too. So I decided not to walk into Walmart this year, so I didn't. I ordered these online. The little crows were at like $8, and the big one was $13, and it was free shipping if you spent $50. So I got exactly what I wanted, and I didn't have to walk into Walmart, and I didn't have to pay shipping, so I'm happy. And then these two small pedestals, I finally got something cool at a garage sale. They were $5 each. I don't have any time to make anything cool out of these this year. It'll have to be next year. So next, let me show you my facade. So here it is. This should be about the size of my garage, and it looks pretty fresh compared to my old facade, but it's together. I'm going to show you the frame and the materials that I made this out of. That is the exact shape of my garage. But we'll see. We could all put bets on if it's going to be too big or too small, because these things are never exact when you're home haunting, in my case anyways. But we'll see how that all goes. I had a horrible time with this foam. I never want to use it again, and I never wanted to use it in the first place. I couldn't get the pink foam. My husband thought he ordered pink foam, but this is what came. It's very fragile. It's flimsy. It's already getting damaged with just a very slight touch, and the old panels are made out of pink foam. They never acted like that. I think that panel is like 3 years old, and they're just hanging in there being awesome. So I wouldn't advise using this. It had this backing on it that, look at my fingers, it had this backing on it that look at it just come off, no problem right now. But I had to use a heat gun, and I had to scrape it off, and then I tried to texture it and use the heat gun to put it back together. And it wouldn't go back together. It's heat resistant. So if you can avoid this, do. As far as the stained glass window goes, I cut it with this heat gun, and I just went down and scored the line, and that way it didn't break or crack. So I think that's it, you guys. I just want to show you it all together. just a quick note, you guys, my frame is 1x2s, and then I just screw it together. So here it is. It's kind of big. I can't even fit it in the screen. It's going to be a monster, but I'm pretty excited, and when I get this on the house, I will show you. I'm going to make 2 more details for each side of that, and I'll show you that later. Have a great